Hi guys, Drew here, back with another video, and in today's video, we will be discussing how the St. John's Senior Caps have had in their opening weekend, and a little bit of talk for the St. John's Junior Caps, because I didn't do a video last weekend, didn't feel like it was good timing. I feel like since this weekend there was a Senior Caps to talk about, I felt like there was a good amount of equal stuff to just discuss. So I'll get started. I'll start with the Senior Caps. I feel like more people will be like attention to that since it was their opening weekend. Say it was both the opening weekend for senior and junior, you'd probably be equal. But because it's opening weekend, it's a little bit more exciting. And in the home opener, the St. John's Senior Caps lose 4-3 to the Southern Shore Breakers. The goals in this game: Bishop, McKim, and McGrath. That top line all get goals in this game. A really good game, honestly, for the Senior Caps. But they chest Southern Shore scores with like 22 seconds left, and Bishop's first goal actually was scored 8 seconds into the game. What a way to welcome yourself into the Mary Brown Center. It kind of reminds me, gives me flashbacks back when Owen Centazzo scored that one goal to open up the season versus Reading back in like 2022. That was a really good moment. But yeah, so a pretty solid game. I mean, there were some other solid players. Kyle Downer's one. I have heard though that his wife will be having a baby soon, so he may have to step away from the team on maternity leave for like 2 weeks or 3 weeks or however long that is. Another player that looked really good, I've mentioned him before, Tanner Humberdredge, THB. He's been really solid. The way he skates, man, it's just unbelievable. Like his skating is like it's high up there, man. Across the league and maybe across even like pro. Like it's that good. Humberdredge, really solid player. You just gotta know that. You just gotta know those four guys: Bishop, McKim, McGrath, and Tanner Humberdredge. Maybe Downer, and you'll be having yourself a good game. That's what I have to say with them. Unbelievable play from them. There was over 1,100 fans at the game. Thank you very much for coming to that game. I wasn't there personally. I was in Central NL, but I was watching the game on Rogers TV. Rogers went into the stadium and they were like, "This is a big event." So they came in and they put on a show. Brian Rogers doing play-by-play, Steve Callahan doing color commentary. Oh, that's a perfect duo right there. Brian, great play-by-play guy, legendary here in the province, and he was doing some play-by-play for that game. Was really good at doing it as well. Kudos to Brian. He's getting up there in age, but he was still able to do it at this age. Steve Callahan as well, head coach for the St. John's Junior Caps, and he goes over to do a bit of color for the senior team, and he did really well as well. And I wanted to talk about Steve's what Steve said on the broadcast during the game. I was curious, what are we going to have a name for this top Bishop McKim McGrath line? He called it the Eminem Bish line. I really like that, actually. I think that's what I'm going to be calling in these videos, the Eminem Bish line. Just that line is going to tear up the league this year, honestly. I feel like if those guys, if they win the Herder this year, they are going to be the main reason, honestly. That's my thought on it. Honestly, I feel like they're going to do really well with that. Another thing to mention, the in-game host for the games, it's a great top-notch selection. They selected Bill Hart to be the in-game host. He did a bit of in-game hosting with the Newfoundland Growlers, and he was really good at what he did. Definitely one of the better in-game hosts around the city and for Growlers games in general. And I'm really glad that he's going to be back doing some this type of stuff for the senior caps and maybe a bit of other stuff like the Rogues, maybe junior caps, maybe something like that. I'm not too sure, but kudos to Bill. I don't know why I blanked out on his name for doing that. He was really good as well, I've heard. And the goal song for the team is Song 2, and interesting song choice. You're probably like, what type of name is that, Song 2? If you want to know what that goal song is, you can just quickly go search up Ottawa Senators goal horn whenever. Just do like 2022, 2023, I guess. And that goal song is the same song that the senior caps have this year. Obviously, the junior caps goal song, Rasputin, probably one of the best goal songs in the province, honestly. Absolutely love it. You're going to have to get used to it as well. But yeah, I just want to give a quick shout out to Mike Meany, Meany Digital. What a job for the home opener. Just wanted to say that he'll be doing a little bit more videography for the St. John's senior caps and maybe a bit of junior caps. But he was unbelievable, killed it with the stuff he did. And I can't wait to see what he does to do as the year goes by. And one other thing I want to talk about, one last thing I wanted to talk about with the senior caps merch. There is merch in the Mary Brown Center that you can buy personally. Hoodies. I will be getting some merch because I can't be wearing this in video. Like why am I wearing a Blue Jay shirt? I don't know. But I need to get merch. So when I'm down there this Saturday, when they play the Outer Cove Marines, I will definitely get myself some merch because I need to get something on for these videos, man. But yeah, you can go down to the Mary Brown Center and get yourself some merch. I believe there is some merch going on their own website, the St. John's Senior Caps website. Soon it may be already out there. I'm not too sure. But if you want to get your own merch, they also have jerseys for sale. Forgot to mention that. And you could get a custom name on the back of your jersey. If you want to get a star player like Joel Bishop on the back of your jersey, you might as well can. And if you want to just get your own last name on the back of your jersey or your first name or whatever name you'd want, the company you work for, I don't know, whatever you want, you could put it on the back of your jersey, and or you could just get it plain, just the way you like it, I guess. And yeah, so get your merch at the Mary Brown Center and support the local team here at the Mary Brown Center as the St. John Senior Caps head into the Mary Brown Center, and they will go for their hunt for the herder. And now we move on to the junior caps. If you were just here to watch the senior caps, you can leave now. But if you want to keep on watching and you want to see what this junior team has done over the past couple weekends, feel free to watch. As I will be recapping those 3 games, listing off a few stats from the team, and just a few extra stuff as well. So we started off with last Friday's game at the Mary Brown Center. This was the only game at the Mary Brown Center. I got to see this game in person, so I kind of know it a little bit better. They win 3-2 in OT, a thriller of a game. 2 great teams just colliding and putting on a show in this one. The goals in the game go to Luke Power, Owen Wright, and Owen Wright's been really well. A really good underrated player for the Caps this year. And the OT winner, come on. You know it, Jordan Winter. He's like Zach. He's like the Zach O'Brien of the junior caps, just scoring every game. It looks like, but yeah, Winter with the OTGWG. A really good game for him. His overtime winner. He stole the puck from Evan Raymond, I believe. Went on that breakaway and just did it. Low blocker. Nice celly to win it. In OT, the boys are fired up going into the locker room, and it was a good game, awesome game. I just probably the best game I saw so far at Mary Brown Center. Not too bad at all. A good amount of fans there as well. I believe there was a little bit over 400 fans. Not too bad. Thanks for your support, guys. On for the junior caps, keep going to those games because they can get better from this. And their next game will be this Friday versus the CBR Renegades. They're a really good team as well. The Renegades are. I believe they're undefeated. So if you want to go see them, you might as well can and buy your tickets at marybrownCenter.ca, I believe. Just go to their website. They'll have tickets there for you. There's only 3 sections available, so limited seating, but as long as you have a good time, hey, that's all that matters. So hopefully I can see you down there, as it is a pretty good hockey, I've got to say. But yeah, the next game I wanted to talk about is a game versus the CBR Renegades, who they played, and they lost in this game out, unfortunately. The winning streak is over as they lose 5-4 to the Renegades. This time, not in overtime, but still a 1-goal game, so not too bad. The goals in this game go to Andrew Vitch, Noah Smith, William Daw, and Zach Hocko. Hocko and Daw both get their first of the season. Not too bad at all. But yeah, this was a pretty solid game played by the Caps. Can't really say much because I wasn't there, but it was a pretty good game regardless, honestly. And they snuck away with an L, but not too bad. I mean, you can't win them all, I suppose. But yeah, and anyways, it didn't really matter anyways. Well, it still mattered. But in their next game, they take a 4-2 W against the Avalon Celtics. In this game, Best gets a goal. Vitch gets 2 goals, and his first ever goal in the St. John's Junior Hockey League, Owen Barrington is able to score in his very first game. He played last year for the Holy Heart Highlanders, was a point per game player in the CAHS, and he is coming into this junior cap squad into his rookie year with some pretty good expectations, and he's pretty much played really well as he scored his first goal in his first game. Not too shabby at all. But Barrington going to be looking to have a pretty good season, I guess, with the Caps as they're able to get the 4-2 W over the Celtics. And not too bad for them either. I mean, the Caps have been really good this year. They have a 7-2-0 record. Not too bad at all. I believe they finished 4th in the entire league, but that's not too bad. That can still get them into the playoffs, as this year's Taylor Cup race, guys, is going to look really good. These matches, man, in the playoffs, when playoffs come, they're gonna be really good. They're gonna be really good. I just gotta say. One guy I haven't really mentioned him in the past few videos, but on the CBR CBN Stars, there is Alex Crane. He's been unbelievable. I can't wait to see him back at the Mary Brown Center. But he played Junior A last year, heading into this year, just a little below in Junior B. And he's been lighting it up like crazy, guys. He's been doing really well. So, to list off a few stats, before I go into the team success-wise, the goals leader for the team is Jordan Winter. He has 8 goals this year, and then the assist leader is a 4-way tie. 4. That's how much wins you need in a playoff round, I guess. Those 4 players are Andrew Vitch, Liam Hodder, Andy Knight, and William Daw. So not too bad at all for them, as they'll hopefully have some more success as the year goes by. And Jordan Winter leads the team in points with 13, but not too far behind him is Andrew Vitch with 12. The team leader in penalty minutes is Zach Hocko. He has 24 penalty minutes. So he's definitely getting into the rough stuff, I suppose, in these games. And then the leader in wins for the goalies is Jack Barrington. He has 3 goals. Nathan Hurley leads in save percentage. He has a 0.932 save percentage. Not too bad at all. And then heading into team success, the team's goal for per game is 4.6, which is second in the entire league. Their goals against per game is 3.1, which is second in the entire league. And then their power play percentage is 37.5, which is first in the entire league. So you can tell their power play is clicking. William Daw on that back end definitely really helps a lot. He's been really good. And then their PK percentage is 86.7, which is second in the St. John's Junior Hockey League. So not too bad at all. Their next game is Friday versus the CBR Junior Renegades. If you want to go get your tickets, as I said, I don't know why I had a voice crack there. You can go get your tickets at the MBC.ca, Mary Brown Center. Whatever you'd like. That's gonna be it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you do, you can like this video, you can subscribe if you really liked it. This is my second time making a video. I made my video last time and all the stats were mixed up, all of them were wrong, so I decided to do a redo on this video. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like. It's a lot of help for my channel just to grow as the years go by and the weeks go by. Just trying to get to that goal and hitting 300 subscribers. That's it for today's video, guys, and I'll talk to you all again in the next Drew Talks Caps, or maybe we'll be doing another video soon. We'll see what happens. That's it for today's video, guys, and I'll talk to you all again soon.